Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Joel Suds and Soaps. What I wanted to do today, I have some fondant mats here, and they came in a package. I think there was like 6 or 8 of them. Got them from Amazon. I've also seen these in Hobby Lobby. Now these are not the silicone. They're plasticky plus silicone, if that's possible. I mean, it can bend, but not quite like silicone. But, so anyway, I took a couple of them and they're not perfect at all, but kind of made an impression mat here. These are not perfect. And I'll have to take some soap, melt it down, and I want to stick these down just to make sure they don't come up, you know, because then we'll have soap underneath and that won't be right. So, in fact, let me get that heated up now. I hope you guys are having a good day. All right, so the colors we're going to be using are this beautiful lilac navy and forest king. All right. So what I'm going to do is spray. I'm just going to kind of set it there. As best as it can be. All right, we're going to repeat. Like I said, I just don't want anything underneath it. You know, very minimal. This will be it. Now what I did was I went ahead and added rubbing alcohol to the greenish color here. It looks kind of bluish, but it's green. It's a green, has a little bit of blue in it. Not much though. All right, and then here is the blue. Okay, so I have right here, this is about, I would say, I'm going to say about 10 ounces of clear melt and pour. And here I have about 16 ounces of the goat's milk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt those down 30 seconds at a time. I'm going to want to take them out every 15 seconds. Now what I do is, I'm telling you, the best way to keep your soap fluid longer and more workable for a longer period of time, that is don't do your microwave on high. Put the temperature on medium. Trust me. Since I've been doing that, I mean, for a couple years now, it's just been great. All right, now that just came up. Is that right? Gonna hold it here for a minute. Unfortunately, I realized all too late that I didn't have fragrance oil. All right, now what I'm gonna do is insert, this is hard, I'm not left-handed here. I'm gonna insert the sticks. Put that in there. I'm going to pull them out a little farther, just because I want that design. Okay, I think we're good on this one. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to melt them down. 30 seconds at a time. Take it out every 15 seconds, not 30. Excuse me, I keep saying that. But just do that, and this will take me about 5 minutes, and I will be right back. See you soon. Okay, we are back. I'm going to move these aside for a minute. We're going to go ahead and make our colors. I hope you guys are having a good day. I apologize if I said it before in this video, because this is like my third video today. All right, I'm going to keep that there. Mix these micas up really well. Beautiful colors. Really nice. Beautiful. Feels a little warm. So I'm going to spray it with some rubbing alcohol. That a lot of times will cool the soap down. Okay, so let me bring in the molds. Got a mess going over here. Okay. I want you to be able to see it all. Okay. Well, this is warm. You know what? It's just so warm. I'm going to wait a little bit to pour it. I'm going to take about 5 minutes and then I'll be back. See you soon. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pour. All right, so I'm going to spray my mold really well. Okay, so I'm just going to go with a little bit of white here. I notice on these patterns, white tends to show up a little better. Okay, so we're getting a skin here. That's good. Okay. I'm going to make this one a combination of both. Here, let me do some white. Colors are just gorgeous. Okay. One with this beautiful greenish. Mix that up real well. Oops. Okay. I mean, these are probably 3-ounce bars. You know, they're like a regular popsicle size, but I still want to pour slowly because I want more of that marbled look. If you want more of a marbled look, then you want to pour little bits at a time like this. And about 130 you want to be at. Depending on your manufacturer, though. Each manufacturer is different. Oops. Okay. Okay, go back in with this white. I'm gonna spray. Just because we have these sticks. Okay. Move this over here because I will spill it otherwise. Okay, so we're really starting to thicken up. I'm gonna have to put this back in. Just for a few seconds though. That's all that you need. Okay. Stir that up real good. I'm going to spray with rubbing alcohol in case that layer hardened. Although this is warm enough, it'll probably break through. And the neat thing is, as you use the bar, you're gonna, you know, see all the swirls. It'll be like a continuously swirled bar. So if that matters to you, may not. All right, I might have to put this blue back in. Yeah, it's getting gelatinous. And again, now it's going to be about 5 seconds, and it's on that medium heat setting. Not even 5 seconds. Okay. Mix it up. Spray with rubbing alcohol again in case, and plus we still have that stick. So, and you want everything to kind of stick together. Now, I don't know if this wood would mold. I don't know over time because it's getting wet and everything. So, I'm purely doing this as an experiment. You know, just to kind of have fun. Now, you could also do it without these sticks. Okay, go back in with this white. All right. I think we're going to be good on this. But you see how I'm doing small amounts, because these are not suspended bases or anything, so that's why the 130 is going to be important, pouring around that. All right. So now, let me stir up this blue. Okay. I think it's pretty. me, I don't want them all looking identical, so I'm going to take this greenish. It's nice. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Okay. So what I'm going to do is heat this green back up. I'm going to make some embeds, just some bows probably. Okay, stir it up. Spray real well, because it's really starting to thicken. There. I think that is going to be it. Yeah, I don't have any more. We had a little more of this. I mean, I just have a tiny bit left. I don't want to toss it down the sink. All right. All right, I think I'm ready this time. I do want to add more white though. The reason being is I'm probably going to make the bows, you know, solid colors. Oh, you know what? I'm going to be doing it on the front probably anyway, so I don't know why I'm worried about it. All right, I'm going to let this set, guys, and I will see you guys back here in about maybe an hour or so. We'll see you then. Okay, we're back for the unmolding. Boy, I unmolded one just to, you know, see if it was done and how I could get this off, and oh my gosh, is it beautiful. I'm loving the design. And I actually like the edge around there. So I'm not upset that it was so crookedy. I'm not sure yet which bow I'm going to use. I'll have to see the other ones. I didn't lift these up all the way, so I don't know what they look like. But I just wanted to show you this one. This one for sure. I hope it's catching the light, these colors. Okay. So we're gonna do the, ooh. Okay, that's beautiful. It's quite pretty. Maybe I'll cut a little bit of that. And let's see. Try something here. paper towel. And I can always put the bow here, like up on top. But boy, is that beautiful. Beautiful. It's colors. Okay, so like I said, maybe for this one, maybe I can put the bow on top. Maybe not so big of a bow. Or maybe this size. Now, let me see something here. Let me just trim off. Just trimming off a little bit here. That's beautiful. Very pretty. I'm happy with these. And the nice thing is, you know, you could just make any embed that you want, and you can put that on there. Yeah, that would be pretty there. All right. So let's take this one off. That's beautiful. Pretty, pretty, pretty. My gosh. Very happy with these. I am going to want to put glitter on them. See the colors. Yeah, I'm really loving these. The designs. All right. So let me get glitter first. And what I do is make sure it's skin safe, but I'll put glitter on, and then what I do is I spray it, and what that does, what the spraying does, oh, that's pretty. So pretty. Okay, but sorry about that. But when you spray the rubbing alcohol, that allows it to adhere to the soap and to not come off on your skin. Otherwise, it'll just come off. Like if I just, let's say I just packaged this soap up or whatever and didn't spray it, it would definitely come off on my, you know, it comes off on your skin. See? You could see where it just completely came off. Okay, now put that back on. Okay. Pretty. Okay, let's do this next one. Okay, so I'm going to do one at a time here. So you want to spray. I'll refill this. Spray with the rubbing alcohol. That's going to allow these layers to adhere to one another. So what I have right here is just a little bit of melt and pour, just the clear base. just enough to adhere this. And it's gonna need more because this is an unlevel surface here. Oops. All right, let's see. Okay, after all that, and I still can't get that on. Do it a little higher there. All right, I am going to let it set, but there's that. And I'll have pictures at the end, and I'll have a video at the end as well. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so I'm thinking about right here, I'm going to put the bow. I'm just doing bows because I want these patterns to stand out. And, you know, if I do too many embeds, it's going to cover it up and it's going to take away from it. Okay, I already have to heat this up here. Doesn't take long at all. All right. A little more because I know that won't be enough. Okay. All right, last one. So pretty. This one's just so pretty, I don't even want to cover it. So, just gonna do it on the stick here. Okay, and that's that one. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button, comment down below, become a subscriber. Once you become a subscriber, hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified when I release new videos. Thanks so much, and have a great day.